Okay.
Oracle DBA with the heavy performance tuning expert we need. So I hope you have enough knowledge to fill this position, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you, for further details, the recruiter may give details for you, but let's just go for a small technical discussion, and then we'll wind up. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, I just gone through your profile briefly, but here what we need is an Oracle DBA with a heavy performance tuning knowledge.
Okay.
So my first question is if at all you need to do a performance check, assume that you got a complaint on the performance.
Yes.
And being a DBA at operating system level, what are the checks you do, or what are the measures you take?
Yeah, on operating system, I will check that disk environment, example IO stat I will check, and RAM I will check with help of VM stat, and CPU I will check with the top command. So in that, with operating system, these things I can manage. Yeah.
So what are the outputs in VM stat? What you see and what have you ever find any problem in VM stat in your past experience?
Yes. That is virtual memory or swapping environment. I recover that issues in VM stat. Yes.
Okay. So just forget about that OS level. And the next level, at database point of view, what are the OS level checks you do?
Yes, on the database level, I will check that the AWR report I will check. And in that AWR report, actually we had to continuously monitor, and snapshots we had to take. In snapshots, the main thing we had to test that how that data is loading. So in that we had to generate that on that database AWR snapshots, and it's better if we compare the both snapshots previously or the time at the issue has come. So we can check that both the reports, and we can come to a conclusion easily. The steps we can start with that AWR report. We can start with the begin snapshot and snapshot. Once we run that, so we can get in HTML. So in the HTML we can follow that all that what is the things is coming. We have to check that elapsed time and DB time.
Okay. Yeah. So you find an expensive SQL in the AWR report, and where do you check the throughput of that particular SQL? Performance.
Yes, SQL performance. You see, we can check in the time model statistics. In that we can check SQL execution time, and DB time is there, and this is the highest consumption will come up with this area. So in that then we can.
Yeah. Hold on. I asked the throughput. That means the disk IO.
Yes.
Where do you see the what do you see the measurement, the unit of measurement, and the disk output in the AWR report?
Disk? What do you say?
Yeah. I mean, for example, if it reads the data file, there should be a disk, there should be a throughput measurement. What is that?
Yes, that in the wait events we can come up, we can see that what is the issues is there. Example, DB scattered read and DB sequential read and file sync and yes, in that CPU time. So in that area we can check that what is the issue.
Okay. Okay. In what is the parameter file in operating system level for database?
Parameter file for?
Oracle database.
Oracle data?
Database.
Yes, parameters. Which parameter you are asking? So we have to run that any scripts you are asking, or any select step?
Yeah, I'm asking the name of the parameter file.
Yes. Which parameter? I did not get you.
I'm not asking the parameter itself. I'm asking the file name of the parameter.
Yes, with all we select the parameters. Any parameters is there, so we can check that with the help of.
So
yes.
Where do you store the parameter? What
Yes.
is the name of the file?
Yes. Parameter.
What is init or init or?
Init or yes, that is in the parameter file. We can check that. Yes, in that cost-based optimizer, we can check in the parameter file. And if something issue is coming, so that means that optimizer has been changed. So we have to follow that why this optimizer has changed. We can check in that parameter file. That is parameter file under DBS, and we can open that with the SP file and P file is there. So with that we can check with that. Yes.
You said DBS. What is DBS mean?
Yeah, that location I'm telling.
So there are two types of, there may be two names, either one of the name like init or file name or ST file. What is, they need to with some name attached. What is that? What is that?
Yes, these are the parameter files is managing by the CBO. And that parameter files, all the details is there of the instance.
In the parameter, it has all the parameters. What are the parameters related to performance?
Yes, this is the dynamic area is that. So in that we can process.
Now I need some parameters pertaining to the performance of Oracle database.
Okay, that is log writer, DB writer, SMON, PMON.
Okay. Have you heard about shared pool size?
Yeah, shared pool size, yes.
What is that for?
Yeah, shared pool size, it's a request is coming from the Oracle and update information in the data dictionary of the database. So we can maximize the performance with this operation. And yes. Data dictionary.
What is the parameter name related to PGA?
CGA is
PGA.
PGA. Yeah. Programmable global area. That is yes. Yes. In that. Yeah.
What is the parameter name for that?
Yes. That.
Okay, fine. Let's see. Since the performance comes on all the heavy SQL area, have you done any PL SQL coding?
And related to performance tuning?
No. Just in general, have you done any coding in PL SQL?
Yeah, I done.
What kind of coding is it?
Yes, like creating procedure functions and partitions and yes, most of the security area and checking that all that records and declare statements and yes, many things I done.
Okay. What are the constraints? What are the table constraints? How many table constraints? What are the table constraints,
Yes. Constraints, yes. That levels I checked in the constraints. Levels, row ID, row num, and columns, pseudo columns.
Yes. Okay. Do you know what are the contents of index, Oracle index?
Yes, indexes, yes, I know.
How do you create and then what based on what method you create an index? what is the procedure or why you create the index?
Yes, at regular intervals, I am doing the analyzing the indexes on all schema. In that, in case if there is issues are coming and a query is taking time, so in that case we have to create that indexes on the table. And there are different types of indexes. Example, global temporary table index, organized tables. These are the tables bitmap and yes, B3.
What is bitmap index? What is it for?
Yeah, it is useful for a column for low cardinality. Bitmap. Yes.
Okay. What would be the values in the whole table for bitmap index?
Value? Yes, value.
Now in the table, what type of values will be there?
Values, yes, values that we can enter that values, it depends. Example, yes, values. Values.
Don't worry.
Yes.
Okay. So you remember any constraints?
Yes, constraints. This takes me to development area.
Okay.
Yes, admin area mostly I'm covering. So I go through that, but it's not in touch right this time.
Okay. Okay, Arthur, thank you for your time. Somebody will get back to you.
Okay, right. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.